Y'all
funny.
tripping.
No, we not, bro.
What's the
We telling
rabbit hole,
truth.
bro?
Telling the truth.
Talk about women's bodies and your body look like slop. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Let's see. Oh my God.
What?
Okay.
Turn that down.
Whew. All right. It's time to go down the rabbit hole, y'all. Okay? If you don't know what a rabbit hole is, it is a piece of information you find on the internet or experienced in real life that takes you from one piece of information you find to another, up until your curiosity is
Satisfied.
Okay, now we could talk about this conversation, which I thought was very interesting, but at the same time, I kind of brought the same idea up like a week ago. Is the fact that now the FDA has backed the first anti-aging pill for dogs. Yes, now your dog may not ever be able to age. And I wanted to ask you, Juice, would you actually like it if little baby Blaze just never aged? Like, I know he's like 25 years old right now, but if he was, would you actually consider giving him
25?
He's like 25.
He's not 25.
How old is he, bro? Like 17?
In human years or what?
Well,
Or
in dog years. In dog years, how old is he?
Oh, in dog years, he's like old.
Like 14?
No, in human years, he is.
In dog years, how old is he? How long
Old.
have you had him?
I've had him a while, but he's old.
What's a while? Like 10
he'll be.
years?
I think he'll be 15.
So 15?
That's human years, though. That's not dog years. That's
yeah,
human
because
years.
in dog years, he's 105.
That's what I said. So what you getting 25 from?
I just threw, okay, I threw 25 out there just to be funny. But
Oh.
15 in dog years is still crazy because truthfully,
Yeah.
he's 105.
He's very old.
Should he die? You gonna put him down yet?
I don't like when you discuss that, and like I'm gonna have to talk to you. Like
Okay,
you better move along.
Okay.
Talk about my dog.
God
How about
bless-
your dog die?
God bless.
I could talk about a time when your dog almost did die.
She almost
How about
did.
multiple times? Don't
No,
get me
she only
started
almost
on. Don't get me
died
started
once.
on what you did that day.
What are
I
you talking
still haven't
about?
forgotten
What are you talking about?
that trip you took. Don't get me started.
My dog is okay. All right.
Don't get
And
me
she's potty
started.
trained. If anybody wants to watch my baby Blade, my baby Hazel, you got it. And I'm certain
You
that-
almost killed your dog twice.
Nah.
3 times actually.
That's actually
as
false.
a puppy.
This is what happens when your brain isn't fully developed. You know, you get to spewing things out. You know.
Your brain ain't fully developed because you clearly did that when you was 33. Don't get me started, bro.
I was actually 32. I just want to throw it
Whatever.
out there. Anyway, look, the FDA just took a big step toward approving an anti-aging pill for senior dogs. I think you guys should think about it. Just think about the
I'm not
anti-aging
giving him
pill.
no dog pill.
The drug called LOY -002 is designed to help pups over 10 live healthier, not just longer, by targeting age-related metabolic issues, with the FDA saying there's a reasonable expectation of effectiveness. The company behind it can move toward conditional approval if all goes well. It could be available as early as 2026, marking one of the first major advances in extending health span for any species. And I just want to put this out there. JG said it's almost over for Hazel. Damn you, JG. That's
Y'all
my
don't know
brother.
what I know.
That's my brother. He knows everything about my baby Hazel. All right. But like I said, it made me think about this conversation because I had this conversation earlier, but it also made me think like, you know, if they're doing anti-aging pills for dogs, it's only a matter of time before they have anti-aging pills for humans. Would you take an anti-aging pill?
No.
I thought about it. I think I would. I think I would take an anti-aging pill, bro. Like,
I don't trust stuff like that.
it is hard to trust. Like, I want to see like what happens in the first 10 years. After that, I consider it though. Like, damn, like if I could just be like, you know,
You are entitled to compensation. That's literally what's gonna happen.
y'all wasn't feeling that way when it came down the COVID shot. Shoot. Damn, Trey, you remember my dog had herpes? That's crazy.
Oh, make that 4 times.
She ain't died though. She didn't die. My dog never died. She only survived. That's why her name's Hard Body Hazel. Okay. But no, for real, y'all. We could talk about that. But no, today, Juicy Jammers, we're going to talk about a question I have. And that question is blackface in 2025 appropriation or appreciation? All right, and I really thought about this for a moment. Is blackface in 2025 appropriation or appreciation? Now, what really made me think about this, and do you think we should go to break? go to break or?
Do you want to? I mean, we only got one more. I thought we would do it after the rabbit hole.
Okay, let's do it after the rabbit hole. That's what we're doing. We're reformatting a few things. All right. But yeah, I really got to thinking about this, man, because I saw this video over this weekend, dog, and it to me it's super hilarious. But for somebody else out there, they're gonna be like, "Oh, look, these white people at it again." All right, so again, now I know it sounds crazy that a black man asking about blackface in 2025, and asking as if blackface isn't already inherently racist given historical context. But seeing a video going down my timeline really made me go, "Huh?" All right, it made me laugh. All right, why would anyone want to do a blackface in 2025 if they weren't already a racist? All right, well, a group of celebrities lacking cultural sensitivity and maybe, just maybe, even tone deaf in the case of how the whole world is moving today seems to believe blackface in 2025 is funny. All right, entertaining and cool. All right, if you guys have no idea what I am talking about, there's a show that airs in Poland. All right, where Polish celebrities get up on stage and perform hip-hop songs and R&B songs in blackface. All right, in blackface. Now, I know on the surface level it sounds ridiculous that people from Poland wear blackface to entertain their audience, but you cannot forget that Lil Yachty took the walk to Poland. You remember that? I took the walk to Poland. A nice song, and I actually appreciate that by Lil Yachty. And from the looks of what I saw from this video, I'm about to play, it looks like Lil Yachty left the walk in Poland. So, with that being said, Juicy Jammers, I'm going to go ahead and take y'all down my rabbit hole and show y'all this video that I actually do find hilarious, but other people are going to be like, bro, this is so racist.
With some kind of fixment now.
Really? Kendrick? Snoop? And they both saying the N-word. Stevie Wonder? Really? Really? Stevie Wonder? Not the king. Not the king of pop. This gotta be a joke. Oh, wow. Wow. I wasn't sure if she was trying to look like Cardi B or what. No, not the Jamaican great. Not the Jamaican king. Is this a joke? Is this a comedy show? No, look how they did CeeLo. Look like a special ed student. Oh, they killing me.
It's no budget videos, baby. Powered by Smoking with S.
Oh, snap, bro. Hey, Juice. All I can say is, bro, watching this literally it took me out, bro. Because I thought that the makeup could be better. You know? It's 2025, man. I thought the makeup could be better, bro. All right, but I can't lie. I found this whole show utterly hilarious and ridiculous at the same time. Now, if you're wondering, the show that we just watched, y'all, is called Your Face Sounds Familiar. And it airs in Poland, all right? They have one where they did Beyonce, and I'm certain it would have upset the whole entire beehive. But anyway, that was the end of my rabbit hole. Hit the chat, man. Let me know how y'all feeling, Juicy Jammers. Let me know, is black appropriation or appreciation? Is blackface appropriation or appreciation in 2025? FYI, all right? I know Christmas is on the way, and a country most people know as the Netherlands, they actually wear blackface to celebrate Christmas in honor of their good friend Black Pete. All right, but what you think about that, Juice? Was that racist or was that just a appropriation or appreciation?
I saw that clip yesterday.
Yeah.
We're just scrolling on my timeline, and it shocked me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It shocked me. I didn't watch the full thing, so seeing all of them really had me cracking up, bro, because they are so serious with how they are trying to, I guess, portray black people.
Yeah.
But it made me think, just now, it made me think about how, man, that was really crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. The CeeLo Green was hilarious.
Hell yeah, CeeLo Green was wild, bro. Like they didn't even have his nose right. Like his nose is pointed, fam. I'm like, damn. Like,
Or the,
is this how they see us?
who was that? Bob Marley, I think.
Yeah,
it
the
was?
Bob Marley
Bro.
joke. Bro, they had one when they did Drake, bro. I was like, Drake too dark. Like this is the first time I saw a dark skinned Drake, bro.
Man, it made me think though that are the issues in the social concepts and issues that we talk about here in America, like how do other countries feel about them? Like, do they be having them same conversations like how we do? I think because we're in America and because we're so racially divided, that we have these discussions often about what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. You know, white women with braids, or even people doing blackface today, and all of that type of stuff. But in other countries, I don't really know if they know how much pain all of that has caused us, because it wasn't really happening in their countries,
Right.
you know? So maybe all of the stuff that we talk about here in America is really just American drama. Is it just American drama?
Right. You know what?
Because like the people over there in like, I don't want to say Switzerland or something like that.
You
Like,
could just say Poland.
yeah, like I don't know. It's just what do they talk about on the daily? Like do they know that that's disrespectful?
Yeah.
Like, are they having those conversations in their own countries?
But-
I don't think it's cool whatsoever. Do I think it's funny? Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was very funny, but I don't know if they know the harm that they are actually creating, because I don't know how educated they are on doing that type of stuff. To make it an entire TV show, for it to get greenlit to be able to do, and for it to be a big show that happens over there.
Right.
I'm not surprised, kind of like how Josh said, but I don't know. Just I wonder what they talk about over there.
And that's crazy too, just because like these are their celebrities doing this. You know, this is almost like the Masked Singer type of idea, but the Masked Singer is in blackface on this show. You know, and it's one of these things for me where I just feel like people are just tone deaf, especially if they deem themselves to be celebrities. In our mind and what we got going on in the Western culture, Western hemisphere of things, if you are a celebrity, you are a person who has a platform that doesn't just exist here in America, but all across the world. As you said before, Juice, I don't know how, you know, locked in these people are with the rest of the world and knowing how the
like
rest of the world
American
moves.
history and just the backlash that you get from doing that type of stuff. Like, do they truly honestly know that? Is that being taught to their kids in their history books?
Right.
You know, like it's in our history books for sure.
And I don't believe
but is
so,
it in
Juice.
theirs?
I don't believe so, because even when you talk about the demographic of Poland, it really is, you know, a Eurocentric place. Now, is there a population of blacks? For sure, but they're not the ones who have, you know, power in the seats, power in seats that can actually change things. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, I actually do agree with JG. I think these people, they don't know what they're doing. I think it is an appropriation idea. I think that they're just trying to recognize greatness in the best way that they possibly can, you know, or the way that they see it, not realizing that it is disrespectful to a vast majority of the, you know, global population, because the global population.
Do you
is
think it
majority
was
black.
right for people to feel some type of way about Drewski doing the whiteface?
You know, I thought that
The
people-
comedian Drewski?
Yeah, I think people should have felt some type of way, but at the same time, I thought that was funny. You know, I thought it was very funny.
Why do you think they should have felt some type of way?
Just because, like
Was that disrespectful?
I think if you're a person who believes in the whole white nationalist movement, I expect for you to be upset. But for the other Americans or even the global people out here in the rest of the world or whatever, I think from their perspective, it was hilarious, because we don't believe in the whole white nationalist idea. It's more so of a progressive idea where we are thinking of from a perspective of the melting pot instead of being the main ingredient. Does that make
My
sense?
thing is, if people gonna be mad about him doing whiteface, why y'all wasn't mad back in the day when y'all ancestors was doing blackface? Like, that's what I'm not understanding. Like, if now you're upset that someone else is doing to you what you did to them, why is it all of a sudden a problem? It should have been a problem back then. But it don't be a problem until it's done to you.
I mean, as they say, you know, the oppressor can't make fun of the oppressed, but the oppressed can make fun of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying?
Say it one more time. I missed it.
The oppressor can't make fun of the oppressed, but the oppressed can make fun of the oppressor.
Right. Like, exactly. So that's why they say we can't technically be racist, because we have been the oppressed here in America, right?
Yeah,
But
that's one
I
of the
still feel
ideas
like
that
if
people
you
allude
thought
to.
it was cool when you was doing it, then think it's cool when we doing it too.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Don't switch
Yeah.
up now. That's all I'm saying is don't switch up now, because if they could have it their way, they would still be able to do blackface on them without having any backlash. With some of their kids and their grandkids are still doing it on these college campuses, and even then they think that that's fine. So
And,
absolutely
bro,
not.
And I mean, sometimes, like, for real, like, again, and this isn't to say, like, all white people are racist or anything like that, or just that anybody is just racist. But sometimes I think people are coming from a good space, good heart, and are just racially, like, tone deaf and insensitive to other people's, like, upbringings and stuff. Like, so, for instance, I know somebody who works as a security guard or whatever, right? They work as a security guard, but their manager is an older white gentleman. He's, like, in his later 60s, but he's a cool white dude, right? He's a cool white dude, whatever may have you. A part of this person's staff is an African gentleman, and his name is like Abdullah or whatever. He has a very strong African accent. However, the white dude always calls him Abu. All right, always calls him Abu, like Abu. And y'all see Abu up over there, woo, woo, like Abu. So for him, you know, it's just like I gave him shortened up his nickname. You know, his name's Abdullah or Abdullah or something like that, or whatever. But this person had brought this to my attention, and it was like, Ben, do you realize that he's calling him the monkey from Aladdin? And I got to roll it, bro, because I'm like, wait, hold up. And I was like, what is the monkey's name from Aladdin? He was like, Abu. And I said, damn. So whole time you got this old white dude calling this African dude Abu, which is a name for a monkey. So is that dude being racist, or was he just trying to appropriate and be cool? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they're supposed to get things mixed up. They can get things mixed up, man. It can get them into some muddy waters, depending on who they messing with.
Definitely into some muddy waters, because what the heck? Anyway,
that stuff is hilarious to me, man.
was that the end of the rabbit hole?
Yeah, I'm done. I just had to put that out there, man. Because I really wanted people to laugh. It's Monday, you know. Everybody came through that snow blizzard and stuff like that, and some of us did make it, and some didn't.
Well, before we wrap up the show with a bow and give you our drop of juice, we have to hear from our sponsor one more time. So let's hit that thing and hear from Allstate.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm thick cut bacon sizzling on your stove. And while you were over there smearing your bagel, this little piggy went on a splatter spree. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you'll be crying wee, wee, wee over this fire in your home. So get Allstate.
Contact Milwaukee Allstate agent Cindy Johnson today at 414-445-2558.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
And we're back.
We are back, you guys. We are about to wrap up the show with a bow and give you our drop of juice right here on this Monday of Jammin' With Juice. And you know what? My drop of juice is going to be Benjamin. Do you know what my drop of juice is going to be? My drop of juice, I'm about to name the winner of Thanksgiving this year. Yep, I'm going to drop the name of a couple that I absolutely loved and who I felt like killed it this entire Thanksgiving. And you know who I'm going to give it to?
I really want to take a wild guess. I mean,
take a wild guess.
Was it Russell Wilson this year?
No, it was not Russell Wilson this year.
Okay, wait, give me a hint.
We don't got time for that.
Just give me a hint, bro.
It's a rapper.
A rapper?
Yeah.
West Coast rapper, East Coast?
Okay, I'm not doing all that. All right, you guys. So the winner who I feel like won Thanksgiving this year, I'm giving it to Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Yes, they completely won Thanksgiving, you guys. Now, I'm not going to lie. I originally thought that their couple was a little bit of a PR stunt. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, is this like for real? But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I do feel like what they got going on is real, and I'm happy for them both. Like, I'm happy for Klay. I'm happy for Meg. I know people are saying because Klay all in love now, he not playing as well, but that's neither here nor there. I think that they got each other's back. So Megan Thee Stallion actually cooked Thanksgiving dinner for his family, okay? And his dad said that she really put her foot in it, okay? They was like, you know, all black women know how to cook. I don't know if they know me, but there was like, black women know how to cook, okay? So she was in charge of the turkey, and she killed that turkey. Everybody ate it. Everybody loved it all, and it was just fabulous. She was seen being courtside, sitting with his mom at one of the games, I believe, over the weekend as well. So she's meeting the family. The family loves her, and I believe he even changed the name of his boat to SS Stallion.
She didn't put that on him. She put that thing on that man.
They are really taking it, okay? And I just love that she feels like she's in her soft girl era, or at least that's what it looks like. You know, the ladies love to talk about that. And Clay seems like he's happy as well. So I hope that this is something that, you know, lasts for a while. You know, even if they don't necessarily get married, I hope that they enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other's time, because they completely have won Thanksgiving, and they are just so cute together. And shout out to Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, nah, shout out to them, man. Applause again.
Yeah.
Love is beautiful.
Yes.
Nah, for real though. I did look at that macaroni, and you know, she did put her foot in it, and then they said that Klay Thompson spit a bullet out his mouth. So
spit a bullet out his mouth? What does that mean?
Maybe you just have to rewind what I just said, bro.
He spit.
She put her foot in it, and then he had found a bullet in his food, bro.
That's not funny. You're canceled.
Well, that's the show, y'all. Hey, but you know what though? If I'm gonna leave out with anything, my drop of juice or whatever,
you're canceled.
Maybe I am. Shoot.
I'm so sick of men. And you supposed to be 33, and your brain is developed to be this type of person?
Hey,
whatever.
You know what, man? Shout out to everybody who watched and listened to the show today.
I hope Klay Thompson beat you up like he was about to beat up John Morant.
He can't fight. Shoot, he can't fight, man.
You don't know that. He's taller than you.
That don't mean nothing.
Klay got you, bro.
You know how many people bigger than me I done fought?
Klay got you, bro.
Whatever.
Anyway. He works out. He got you, bro.
All right.
You gonna be winded. You gonna be tired. You gonna be out of breath. All of the things. Trying to get on Meg's man, and then Meg gonna come stomp you with her foot. How about that?
She probably will. Bigfoot.
Yeah, she gonna come stomp you with it. How about that?
I'm just saying though, live your lives, man, and just remember that you have to get back to God. That's what this whole journey is about, y'all. It's amazing.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much for tapping into Jammin' With Juice today. It's Jammin' With Juice, baby. Let's do it again tomorrow, 7 to whenever we want to be done. I am your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'.
It's amazing.
And shout out to all of y'all, our certified juicy jammers. Now sip on that. Oh, should we tell them tomorrow is one of the last shows this week?
Yeah. Tomorrow's one of the last shows this week, y'all.
Ben is going on vacation.
I'm going to
for
Florida.
A whole week, y'all.
Whole week. So we will be running reruns, replays, and things of that nature. But you know, you still have us tomorrow, Tuesday.
Yeah, you'll have us tomorrow, and then we'll be back sometime next week. But we wanted to give y'all the heads up. We'll bring it up in the beginning of the show tomorrow. We'll bring it up all throughout tomorrow's show, so y'all don't forget. But yes, y'all, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe in the snow. Make sure you are aware of all the parking violations and stuff, and the winter regulations and rules. I don't want y'all getting in trouble. Okay? But yeah, have a good one. See y'all later. Bye.
Fresh dinner.
W's in the chat. Actually, L's in the chat because Ben is wild.
Juice is a loser. Loser. Don't you stop playing, man. Oh, man.